Would you? I'm sorry, I missed that. You weren't aware. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, if you mention these things, I know about them.
Yeah, I thought there was one DM, and I thought it was you. Maybe I guess obviously not. But there was one DM that said he specifically didn't want other party members to be able to look at who was in the party with them, and I was like, okay. I thought that was you.
Oh, I can give it a toss.
I mean, if we have a marching order and formation on here, shouldn't we have that somehow representative of the way we usually move?
Well, it's on the party sheet.
It's on the party sheet, the old one. Does that take Ted out?
Since when have I been in the very back of the group?
Since now, I don't know.
Basically, since I added you to the party sheet,
the guy
you weren't on the party sheet.
So the guy with the fewest hit points is taking point.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That sounds like a solid strategy.
Especially with me playing my music to heal people.
Yeah, nice.
I like taking point.
Put the level 1 character out front every time.
Hey, you guys need a warning signal, right?
You mean when you squeak?
Or when I get squished?
For the purpose of the story, we will have Chiral has just been rescued by you guys just before your rest from the goblins, okay?
All right.
Do you need to think about a plausible reason why he's in this place? I'm going to suggest...
User disconnected from your channel.
He's a prisoner.
There goes Bristol.
I think he's probably reconnecting to
He's
see
trying
if
to
it works.
reconnect his mic, maybe.
Oh, I love it.
It is really funny how he just
reconnect every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I just love it. It's great. It's part of the whole character of this game.
How does this formation look to everyone?
Looks
on the
quite
combat
cheap.
sheet.
Yeah, you're looking in the party sheet on the order tab.
On the party sheet, I'm on the bottom.
Yeah, but in the marching order goes from the person upper on the top would be in the front, and my character is in the back, evidently.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I mean, you seem to always be skulking in the back, so I put you there.
Yeah, the back is good for me. The only thing I worry about is somebody coming up from behind us. Then I'm screwed. But I have shield, whatever. I can deal with it.
I can heal you.
As the DM laughs.
If you wanted otherwise, then move us around. I mean, I just,
yeah, no, but I don't
twiddled it the way I figured we.
Yeah, I think it's good to have level 1 in the middle like that. So I don't see another position that I would take rather than where I am. So I think it's fine.
User joined your channel.
There he is again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you on your old mic?
For the time being, we can, yes.
Yes, I'm on the old mic. Figure this is better. At least it's more comfortable.
Sounds like the bottom of a tin can, too.
If I do say anything, I would be really grateful if someone would just say, heard or something, because otherwise I'm speaking and, waiting a while, saying something else later on, not realizing that you haven't heard me. I might think you're just ignoring me.
So we're going to go Roger. Give me a vector, Victor.
Yeah, that would really help a lot if you did. I'm serious.
That's not going to get as annoying as shit. Funny. As we start, Kraz will, of course, traditionally cast Mage Armor on herself.
Okay, well, I'm going to grab certainly my wedge and see if I can free my pitons from the other door.
Is Chiral male or female, or does it matter?
It's a male. It doesn't really matter though.
Thank you for clarifying. You know what it's like with elves.
Yeah.
It's a bit like some of the emo kids I teach at school.
Well, he's supposed to be a half elf, but he's supposed to look a lot like an elf, just a tiny bit different.
While we're still in the prep phase, should we leave the pitons under that door to the west so we don't have goblins coming up from there when we go into the room to the north?
Sounds good. I can't. I mean, I do remember. It seemed that
Well,
we
to
were running.
To the north, we had this little kind of anteroom that we.
Yeah,
we
and
had
it went
planned.
2 ways. Yeah, now I remember. But we have not gone into the westernmost door, right? Correct?
No, we haven't gone in there. I
Okay.
don't think. So that might well connect up to something, and there might be more there. So I think it might be a good idea to keep that wedged until we've cleared the bit to the north properly. Just so we don't have any nasty surprises with buggers coming up from behind us. You never want buggers behind you.
Right.
Okay, so over the course of your rest, Chiral Elonis has kind of recovered from his ordeal of being a prisoner with the goblins.
So basically, we found him in one of those 2 rooms where we fought the battle last time, yeah?
Yeah, you found him in the furthest room to the west.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for saving me. I was traveling to Dyson's Fall earlier this year, and I got caught by some people, and they kidnapped me and blindfolded me and took me here.
When you say people, were you caught by goblins, or were you caught by people that then passed you on to goblins?
They didn't seem like goblins.
Hmm.
I didn't really understand what was going on at the time.
Interesting.
I was just trying to make a little money playing my music. Just telling tales. And then he scooped me up and blindfolded me and took me here, I guess.
So, do you prefer to head back to the upper reaches and get back on the road, or would you be willing to come along with us and swell our ranks?
I'm willing to help any way I can.
Very good. Any help is good help.
I can inspire you with my music, maybe.
We shall see.
So I just want to make sure that our newest player had their realm map.
Nice map.
Yes.
So you'll have travelled from Ice Keep. If you look south westward, there's a little mark on the map, a little box on the map. That's where Dyson's Fall is. South of Helix.
Oh, Roger, by the way.
Oh, the blue square thing?
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
Bring people up to speed, really. And are we all clear about why we're in Dyson's Fall? I mean, obviously, our Chiral is, I don't know, whatever you like.
Well, since I wasn't with the original party, I was never actually given the task, and I was never explained the task by the people I joined.
And yeah, Kraz as well was came into the campaign on level 2 of this dungeon, having been sacked and knocked out and awoken and joined the party. So I don't know the
basically the same thing.
yeah.
In fact,
I've just been
isn't
fighting
Garavon
for
the
my
only
life.
Original? Actually, Garavon is the only original.
Yeah,
And
we
he just
never bothered making up anything for me, so I just kind of popped into existence by quantum shift.
I think I popped in the same way.
So,
Is there a Roger
Garavon,
out there?
is he
Yeah, we're
there?
here.
Roger.
Thanks.
Okay, I got a message from Garavon saying he has to drop out, but he will be back. Hooray!
Oh,
Okay, so the mission originally, Garavon has been sent from Ice Keep to Dyson's Fall to try and recover a device or a spell or an object or something that might help with dealing with a rising undead threat at the Caves of Chaos. His original party, and he travelled there. They were ambushed outside by goblins, who seem to have been generally ransacking the, travelling out and raiding the road to the north, and generally picking up anyone in the wilds. Now that winter's coming and the first snows are starting to fall, they've all pulled back to the keep, but then you annihilate them. Well, largely. So Garavon is certainly trying to keep his eye open for the magic of Dyson himself, who's a famous wizardy type from about 1,000 years ago, who apparently has the ability and items that might help with dealing with necromancer.
Not with dust.
Sorry?
Not with dust. Being called Dyson and all.
No.
Vacuum joke.
The super vacuum.
In fact, actually the dungeon is named after the designer of the map, Dyson Logos.
Ah.
And if you've never come across Dyson Logos, you need to Google him now and find his website where he publishes maps like weekly, free. As a GM, it's wonderful.
What's his name again?
Dyson Logos, as in the Greek word for word, Logos, Logos.
I think I've been on his website. Yeah, there were good maps on there.
Roger.
Great stuff. And Dyson's Delve is the first thing he ever did, and you're currently in it. Well, my version of it.
Whoa, I'm gonna not look at that now because no spoilers. That it looks cool though, some of his maps.
Yeah, it's all very cool. And he also, I learned to draw in his style, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very graph paper 1981, that's very awesome.
Old school,
Right.
like me. I've had to adapt to some new school things. So anyway, yeah, so that's what we're playing. So, joking aside, Dyson's Fall is in his honour.
Excellent.
The map, by the way, my world map was done for me by Joseph Vandal, who's a German artist and fabulous as well.
Oh wow, you did this map?
Yeah, he did that map for me.
Oh, that's cool.
He's also working on 2 or 3 other bits and bobs for me at the moment, but fabulous artist again.
Okay, so I'm going to recover my wedge from under the secret door. Not so secret from this side, if I remember correctly.
That's pretty obvious.
And open that, head into the antechamber there, and have a look in both rooms to check if what the goblins have done. Have they done anything except retreat?
If I remember correctly, you killed them all.
I thought we did.
I thought we heard some doors close or something along those lines. Where I know we killed the boss and everybody that was there, but I'm pretty sure it sounded like somebody had retreated and closed doors that was not, fighting us in the immediate rooms. But maybe I misremember.
Obviously, I'm neither going to confirm nor deny.
Nice.
Right then, so we're basically starting to work our way back out into the rooms beyond. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
So if you could unmask at least those two rooms that are adjacent. Like I said, I checked in both of them. And, we have no idea if the contingent we fought here is all there is. I have the suspicion that there are a few more because there were other rooms to the north here that we haven't been in. So there's a very good possibility that there is more around.
DM, do you want me to take it upon myself to move Garavan along in an order that I think he would do that?
Works for me.
Oh, I ended up in the front now all of a sudden. Nice.
Okay, so you find yourself in quite a large room. There's a
Can you unmask the one to the east as well? Like I said, I checked in there when I first went through into the ante room.
Yeah, we'll do in a second.
Excellent.
This room has got a big throne in it, which is up towards the north end of the room, just in front of the passageway there, which is now overturned. There are bodies of goblins everywhere, all of them bloodied and battered. Apparently, some people came in here with bludgeons and blades and fiery spells and things. It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
The eastern room looks like it was some kind of guard room because there are stored arrows and stuff in various containers around the corners of the room, and there's like space for guards to rest and recoup. Everything again has been sort of overturned. There are lots of dead bodies. There are loads and loads of dead bodies that you stepped over in that little ante-room in between. You can also see bloodied bodies through the room to the furthest west in the doorway there. It smells of blood. It's kind of quiet.
Okay.
Bjorn runs into the mouth of the dragon. No, sorry, runs into the room.
As I am wont to do.
So there's a roughly square room in there, which again looks like it's some kind of room with beds and stuff in it, larger, kind of like nicer looking kind of beddy room type thing. There are a load of chests, 3 of them actually, which lined up against the north wall. They look like they're locked.
Okay.
Where's the rogue?
Huh?
Where's the rogue?
I can.
Gerald, do you have any abilities with traps and or locks?
Well, I have thieves' tools.
That's something.
Well, they probably make it a bit easier than because none of us have any skill with either locks or traps. Either the detection or the dealing with.
Alright, I guess I'll try and see if I can get some find traps in there.
That's fine. Would you like to go to the left, the middle, or the right-hand chest? And also, would you please drop your, if you're just going to have a look at them, you can obviously do a bit of a an investigation roll. If you're going to actually deal with traps, then you also have to find out if there are any. So investigation roll first. Drop it in the tower.
In the tower.
I don't have a tower.
Left-hand corner of the bottom of your screen, you should have a dragon in the tower.
Oh, gotcha.
You drop your dice onto the tower, it'll roll it in secret, so only I can see the result.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
So it's investigation, not perception?
Yeah, investigation, if you're looking and searching.
I had my
Sorry, which
character.
one did you say? Left, middle, or right?
The right one.
Okay, looks like a large chest. It's metal bounded wood. It has a padlock on the front. There's some signs that there's some scratching on the padlock, as if not only a key has been used in it, but also perhaps that it's been picked in the past.
Okay. What would I use to try and open the lock?
So that will be a dexterity check, and you get advantage if you have thieves' tools and you know how to use them.
Okay.
Do you have knowledge of the tools, first of all? And do you have the tools?
Well, I have the tools. I don't know.
Yes, I'm going to assume you probably do have knowledge, but...
Yeah, I would assume that I would be able to use them. I mean, I have my background in criminal, so...
Yeah, it's proficiency with thieves' tools, I think, comes with that.
Yeah. All right,
Let's go with it. Get advantage on the roll. It's dexterity check. Oh, sorry, again, you can drop that in the tower if you wish.
Yeah, I did that.
Cool. So you start fiddling around with the lock, and it's quite a tough lock, actually. You're kind of clickety-clicking away, but it isn't opening.
I guess I should inspect one of the other ones then.
Okay, drop which one, left or middle?
We'll go to the middle one. Might as well just go down the row.
Okay. This looks like a chest, and again with a padlock on it. Nothing especially notable about it. Padlock's locked.
And I'll go ahead and give that one a try too.
Okay. Click, 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 click. No, it's not going.
Jeez, these are hard.
Are you rolling your pick? Are you rolling your checks at advantage?
That's what I was
He's
going
not-
to ask as well.
He's not rolled advantage on the dex save, so...
Oh,
He also
how do
rolled
I
a
add
save.
the advantage? Oh, those are the saves.
Roll that last one again. First of all, click the ADAV button on the left-hand side at the bottom. And then you can roll your stat check, dexterity, into the thing, and it should give you advantage. There you go. Click, click, click. Oh, that one's opened. Hooray!
Yeah, it might help if I knew how to use this.
Padlock is quite happy to open. As you do so, could you just make a dex save, please?
Crap.
Oh, phew! There's a little spike that comes out of the lock as you do it, and it narrowly misses your finger. It's got some kind of black ooky stuff on it,
Ooh, fun.
and then it clicks back into place. But the lock's open.
So wait, did the trap reset then?
Looks like it.
Alright, I guess I'll... So can I use the thieves' tools to try and disarm the lock, or the trap?
You can have a go.
Alright, let's try that.
Or just not touch the lock ever again.
Yeah, I mean, just.
Oh,
just
is it on the lock?
Yeah, it's part of the lock. So just take
It's popped it. You just got to remove it.
just use your dagger or something to take the lock out, and then you can open the chest.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
So you get advice from the most experienced people in the class. So what are you doing again?
I'm gonna go ahead and just use my short sword and pop the lock off if I can.
Okay, that flops onto the floor.
Then open the chest.
All right. So you...
Another deck save.
That's a con save in this case.
Funny you should say it. No. Bear with. Right, so you're just going to open it, yeah?
Yeah.
Dan, you're sure about that, yeah?
Oh, come on. That's awesome.
I guess I don't know that there's a trap there, but I guess I could. Do I do another investigation check or?
If you're worried about it, by all means, you can have a look over and see if you think there's anything sus.
Yeah, might as well try and give it another shot.
Have a look at the. So, like I said, it's a banded, sort of iron banded wooden chest. It's looks fairly large. Doesn't look anything dodgy. Check the hinges at the back, and it looks okay. And looks all right. Doesn't look suspicious.
Is there a way I can stand back and open it with my sword or something? Kind of.
It's very hard to get leverage with a sword.
That's true.
They bend.
So that depends on the sword.
It's just a little short sword. Maybe I should just go for unlocking these things instead of opening them up. Here, let me go back to the other one that I fiddled around the lock with.
Okay. Have another go at that lock.
Yeah. I guess I should maybe see if I should. Let me see if I can spot another lock or a trap on there, since I know there's a trap on that other one.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
Probably something that's going to shoot a spike out.
Okay. I'm gonna make you a roll.
Oops, I accidentally rolled that on advantage. That's my bad.
That's okay. I'm quite happy with that. You need something there. Yeah, there's a trap on it. There's a spike trap on that.
Oh, okay.
There's definitely another spike trap on that lock.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
What do the hinges on the back of that one look like?
They look sturdy.
Okay. Do they look like something that using the
Oops, sorry.
metal chisel from my smith tools I would be able to do damage to?
It's possible. That's how strong you are, really.
I'm moderately strong, and I have proficiency with and have smith tools. So
yeah, you can try and what's an appropriate skill for this?
Strength check.
Strength check to break it with advantage with your tools. Not a problem. Fairly sturdy. Yeah, that just put a big hole in. Well, put a dent in the wood. Have we lost the sound of our friend from down south again?
It would appear that way.
Okay. So, Thural, what do you want to do?
So he busted the lock?
No.
Nope. I did not manage it. I just put a dent in the wood, apparently.
Well, let me see if I can disarm the trap.
Okay. Well, you know it's there, so you can have advantage on the roll with your dex check. Yeah, okay. Puts a little wedge in there and stops the spike from moving, sort of blunts the end of it. No problem. It's going to make it a little awkward to get a key in there, but other than that, it's alright.
Alright, well, go ahead and let me see if I can pick it then.
Go. Yeah, that clicks open nice and easy this time.
I flick that thing off with my little sword.
Okay. So you got 2 boxes with no locks.
And I'm just gonna go to the other box and see if I can find a spike trap on that one too.
And you know the score.
While he does that, I have a look in that box where he just flipped the lid open.
How are you going about opening it?
He flipped it open with his sword, he said.
No, I flipped open the. I flipped off the lock.
Ah, okay.
I mean, if you want to open it, you go by all means. Let me get out of the way.
Okay, I'll stand to this. Is there room to the side of it?
Okay.
So between the box and the wall, basically.
Standing to the side of the gas cloud isn't going to matter.
So if the gas cloud is not, but if it's anything shooting out of the box, it might.
I'll go ahead and stand over here at the doorway.
In that case, I guess it's over here somewhere. I stand next to it. And then
I'm loving the fact that this party has finally found some caution.
I'm assuming the chests are all lined up there. Is that true?
Yeah, in a line.
Hey, I thought our plan last time with getting them into the ante-room and stuff was pretty cautious as well.
Yeah,
Of course, we didn't stick to it, but the plan was pretty cautious. Then I'm gonna, from the side, stick the point of my short sword into the crack and lift the lid with that.
All right, you want to lift it all the way?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, absolutely sure about that. Just going to lift it, yeah?
No, Roger.
Yeah, there's no audio.
Largal, the reason you have 2 hit die is probably because we took a long rest and you only get half back. So you and Bjorn only got 1 back last time, maybe.
That is possible.
Well, just to let you know, I only opened the locks on the 2 right ones, the right one and the center one.
Oh, I thought it was a left and the middle one. So in that case, I would be standing over there, I guess.
Sorry, bear with 1 sec.
He's got to look up how deadly this trap is.
Well, if I do go, I would like you to know that it was nice meeting you all.
Yeah, how much money does the party have? 1,200 for a resurrection spell? I don't know.
I think was plenty in the inventory.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know we could see that. Yeah, we got 3 grand.
Alright, sorry, slight technical issue. Okay, sorry, so you were going to open the box, wasn't it?
Yep, I'm standing to the side of the box, wedged the tip of my short sword into the crack, and then lift to open the lid. Ah, we've got the sound effects back!
Nice.
Okay, the box appears to be empty, apart from there's a small piece of paper at the bottom.
Okay. So, does the lid stay open if I release tension on the sword?
Yeah, you can push it back so it leans against the wall.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Okay, so I do that, and
Okay.
then I poke that piece of paper with the tip of my sword and see if I can
Oh
pick it
my
up that way.
god.
User disconnected from your channel.
So you're doing what?
I poke the piece of paper with my sword to pick it up. I don't want to lean into the chest to pick it up,
Okay.
just in case it comes
So
and
you'll
bites me or something.
Get the bit
like
of
that.
paper and skewer it on the end of your sword.
Yes.
Okay. And I presume you're going to lift it out of there.
That was the general idea, yes.
That's awesome. Okay. So you got a bit of paper on the end of your sword.
Can I have a look at the piece of paper? Is there anything remarkable about it, or is it just a blank piece of paper?
It's a folded piece of parchment. It's about maybe 6 inches square, but folded in half.
Okay. Unfolded, and it's probably full of anthrax bacteria.
You're gonna take it off the end of your sword, yeah, with your hand,
Yes.
and then unfold it.
Yes.
Okay. So you unscrumple the paper, unfold the paper. On it is some writing in some kind of runic script. Remind me what languages do you read?
Common Drax and E.
Okay, so you recognise the Draxian runes, but they're not written in a Draxian dialect.
Okay, anybody want to have a go at seeing what this might mean? So I pass it to Tural so he can head back into the other room where all the chicken are stood. And see if any of them have an idea what that might mean, whether it's some kind of magic thing.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Do you not post what it says in the chat, and then those of us that have that language can discern it, and nobody else can? Is that how you do it, or you don't do it that way?
I can if I can figure out how to do that. Remember how to do it.
On the bottom of the chat window, just choose what language it is, and then post it in chat, and it'll show us, the gobbledygook, but only the characters who have that language will be able to read it.
Yeah, cool. How do I get it to do the language thing?
In the bottom of the chat window, there's a box. You click on it, and it opens up all the languages. Do you not have that as DM?
I do. It's clever.
Yeah. That's a new thing from like the 3rd update ago that they just added. So like I have Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish, so if it's in anything else, it won't translate it for me, but whoever has the proper language that you pick, it'll translate it for them, so only those characters can know what it is.
So then, of course, that is predicated on the fact that on your character sheet, it has the languages that it has in the window. And
User joined your channel.
of course, I have the languages from the Ice-Rivan realm rather than Dwarvish or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to really work, is it?
Well, if you change it to where, like, I just changed my Nahi to Elvish.
Yeah, see, I can't read that.
Me neither.
Though I can distinguish the runes, I can't read it either.
So in Garavan's absence, can he read it?
Yeah.
And so he would say what it says.
Yeah, he's just a bit distracted at the moment.
Okay, so he isn't going to tell us.
Well, he can when he gets back in about 2 minutes.
In that case, I'm going to put baby in the corner.
Alright, and Bjorn
Nobody
can
puts
open the
baby
middle
in the
box.
corner.
Bjorn can open the middle box if he wants.
Yeah, I'm gonna now use the tip of my sword to try and maneuver the padlock out of the latch, so I can open the middle one.
It's already got the padlock removed.
Okay.
Yeah, I unlocked it and took it
Well,
off.
you unlocked it, but I thought you left it hanging in there.
Oh no, I took it off.
Okay. In that case, I do the same thing. Stand next to it, put the tip of my short sword in the crack, lift the lid.
Okay.
Anybody got a can of WD-40 on them?
I have
Sorry, not on
oil
me.
in my diplomat's pack.
Do you hear that stuff okay then?
Yep.
Okay, so the box appears to be empty apart from a small piece of paper at the bottom of it.
Hello, Garavan. Can you explain to us what that script says, please?
You're the only one that can read it.
Let me go ahead and investigate this lock as well.
So what was in this box? Sorry, I was...
Another piece of paper.
Okay, same thing. Skewer it, pick it up, have a look at it.
Garavan, you there?
Okay.
Anyone hears me?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, great. It says, thanks for the gold, love Squidgill. Whatever that means.
Could you say that again?
Thanks for the gold, love Squidgill.
Squidgill. Probably one of them goblins.
Yep.
Oh, I bet the other one says that too. Alright, did I find any sort of traps on this lock too?
Sorry, the third one. Yeah, it's also got a little spiky trap on the padlock.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try and take that one out.
Were you doing anything with the middle bit of paper?
Well, he said he pulled the paper out with the sword again.
Yep, I said I did the same thing as before. Skewer it, get it out, open. If it's folded, unfold it, and have a look.
Okay. So Tyrrell is meanwhile is picking the lock on the second one. He's quite successful, quite quickly. Click, click, click.
Alright, and just go ahead and throw it off with the sword.
Okay.
And then I'll back out of the room so that Bjorn can open it again.
Okay. As you head out of the room, I hand you the second piece of paper to have that translated.
What does that one say?
Would you?
Yeah, I read it already, but you probably didn't hear me. It says, we enjoyed the silver too, thanks, Gobo Scum. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. CO2 tanks.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't on the last session, so I'm quite a bit lost. Last time I remember we were heading down some kind of stairs in some kind of a temple or something like that, and then I don't have a clue where we are and what we are doing.
So we're on the...
basically still on the same level, I think. We're just a bit further
Or, you know,
south
you could cut me
west
off and do it yourself since I was going to offer the explanation. No, it's fine. You do it.
Number of goblins along the way.
I'm being a smartass.
Were you there when we fought the manticores?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one I was there. Yeah.
Okay, so after the manticores, we got into a tangle with a whole bunch of goblins, and we are basically now quite a bit south and a bit west of where we fought the manticores, but still on the same level.
Okay, thanks. And nothing special happened in the meantime, right?
Just a bunch of goblins.
Okay.
Make it sound so unexciting.
Well, only a couple of people nearly died a couple of times.
No big deal.
You missed out the lizard men as well.
Okay, so I do the same thing with the
There was
third.
Lizard Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they were.
So the third box is empty. With a
No
bit of paper
paper.
in the bottom.
Okay, same procedure as last year.
Last year.
Last year, it does seem like it's been that long, doesn't it?
Everyone's
I
being
think
cautious.
that's probably a very German reference.
Okay.
Yerevan, if you are reading that, we cannot hear you.
Do you hear me or not?
Yes, now we do.
Now we hear
Yeah, okay. So speak up. Copper was crappy, but the necklace is nice. Thanks.
Oh wait, so is there copper in there?
No, because
No,
they've taken it.
It was crappy, but he took it anyway.
Okay,
What do you want to do?
the bits at the western side of this room that are missing, is there anything there, or is it just a wall?
It's all there.
Okay. So I come back out.
Yeah, I say we take a look at north through this passageway, which I think is open, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a little empty chamber and it opens up into a larger room.
Kind of move cautiously forward and have a quick gander into that room in case there's another 100 goblins in there.
No 100 goblins. The doors are both closed. There are a couple of dead goblins over on the east side. They've been sort of previously killed, maybe a day or so before, by the looks of it. Otherwise, it looks like a kind of sleeping quarters for a lot of goblins. Maybe as many as 20 cots in here.
Okay. I'm going to move over to this door and have a listen, and if there is a keyhole, have a look through there.
Alright, gives it a little perception roll through there. For me.
While he's looking through there, I'd like to look around the room and see if I can find anything useful for us. Oh, yeah, push to talk. Okay, so what I said was, I'd like to search the room while he looks through the door and see if I can find anything useful.
Alright, investigate roll. How long do you want to spend on the... 10 minutes fine?
10 minutes is good unless somebody opens some door before then.
Did my perception roll come through?
No, I'm not seeing that yet.
Okay.
There it is.
That's Kraz's investigation.
Yeah, I can see that. That's fine. Yeah, you don't find anything of real interest over the course of 10 minutes.
Okay.
Turn over all the cots, though.
There we go.
Lots of bits of food and stuff. Bjorn, it's dark on the other side of the lock, and you can't hear any sound. It's very quiet. In fact, the whole place is pretty quiet at the moment.
From the looks of it, does this door open into this room or away from me?
It opens away from you.
So into the next room.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move over there with Argal now by that door in case somebody comes through. And I'm gonna open that door. I think this should open into that room where we first fought the goblins, where they then retreated behind this door and locked it behind them when he broke off combat. So I'm opening this door. That should, I think, take us back into the big room where we fought previously.
Yep, opens up into a passageway. It's like some kind of T-junction. So you can see that?
Yeah.
You're going to run up there, are you?
Yeah.
There we are, all in a nice tight fireball formation.
Well, at least there ain't nobody coming from below. Yeah, I remember this place.
Yeah, I remember this.
The door above was one that we couldn't open previously. Taral, can you work your magic on that? Who's got their mic channel open?
It's our DM. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the dice here. Using my thieves' tools to try and pick it.
What, the door at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless I'm much mistaken, that was the door we couldn't open from this side nor from the north side in the original corridor.
That's correct. You're trying to unlock it, yeah?
Well, Taral is.
Okay, Taral, yeah, you unlock that. It clicks quite. It's tough lock, but you did it. It opens away from you. You want to open it?
I'll let Bjorn open it.
Okay. Yeah, so it opens into that room, yeah?
Yeah.
So is like the doorknob on the side where I'm stood or on the other side?
It doesn't really have a doorknob as such. It just pushes open.
Okay, so are the hinges on my side where I'm stood or on the other side?
No. On the other side.
The other side.
Yeah.
Okay, is there like a bit of wall that I can use as cover when I push the door open?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm using that as cover, giving the door a good shove.
Yeah, okay, so the big heavy stone door in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to strength check to see if I can shove it with one hand or?
You're gonna have to put probably both hands onto it to shove it open. It's heavy.
Okay. Can I do that while remaining some sort of cover from the wall there, or do I need to stand squarely in front of the door to give it that shove?
You can kind of be like, a third exposed, I suppose, to do it.
Okay, so I'll do that.
So you're going to push open the door.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a weird sounding door.
Well, it's stone.
It's more like a stone slide, you see. So peering in, you can see it's a long room.
Okay.
All right, and passage at the end and a big stone door at the other end of it.
Okay. I take it I didn't see any critters. I guess there aren't any on the map, so I'll step through.
Stepping into the room, big square room, stone floor. Right in the middle of the stone floor, right in the very middle of it, is a tiny, tiny little stone box. It's probably about something like 6 inches square, which is just slightly raised above the stone slab of the floor.
Since you call it a box, is there a discernible kind of lid? Because otherwise,
Can't see it at this distance. It's quite small.
When you say
Okay.
raised, do you mean floating?
No, I mean kind of sitting on the floor, but
Like on a tiny little platform.
It's kind of like 6 inches or so square.
Okay, but it's not floating like an inch off the floor. You said raised, so that set my red flags up.
Okay, what do you want to do?
okay. I'm gonna move over there to keep an eye on that. Terral, you wanna have a look at that?
I'll see if I can look at the platform that it's on.
Okay, Thagal's obviously just inside the door. What are the other two doing? What are the other two doing? Okay, go on.
I'll stand just outside the door here.
Okay. Sure.
Just in case when he starts fiddling with it, the door slams shut.
Yeah, I just want to look and see if it maybe has like a pressure plate or something.
There's this little stone thing on the floor. Okay, it just looks like stone, like a nicely, perfectly shaped and perfectly tooled piece of what looks like marble. Okay.
And it doesn't have any kind of lid or anything like that on it.
Doesn't look like it from where you're standing. But about a minute or so after you walk into the room, the door at the south end does close very rapidly.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and slams.
Does Kraz have a chance to react, just in case he feels like it?
You make a deck save if you want to.
I'll give it a
If you want
shot.
to dive in or out. Kraz's intention.
To dive in, Indiana Jones
You make
style.
that's no problem at all. As it starts to go, you just sort of slide through. Go on.
So when I heard that sound effect the first time, I thought it was a phone ringing.
Someone's got a really old phone.
Right, so the door closes. And then
The room fills
basically
with
from the
gas.
ceiling and from the floor, there's like kind of a whitish sort of smoky like stuff very rapidly pumping into the room, like sound, you know.
Should we put something on this little spot here?
What you need to do at the moment is make a con save for us. If you have advantage against poison, you get that. Drop them in the tower. Eek. So I got 4 saves, just one more. It's Thagal. Okay, you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news first.
Well, 4 of the characters fall unconscious. So that's Thagal, Kraz, Garavan, and Tiral.
I guess I should be back where I was. My intent was to dash through the room when I saw the gas, so if I fall unconscious immediately, I would be back there.
Very quickly, but you know, we can move you somewhere near the middle. There you go.
Yeah, this
Okay.
isn't like a
Fell on
magic
my
sleep.
face.
But Bjorn's okay. That's the good news. He's just standing in a misty room. It's full of kind of white gas. All the other guys. So your condition is poisoned, and you're unconscious.
Okay. Well, I am going up to that door, checking if there's some obvious method of opening it from the inside.
Okay.
Well,
So
in fact, I moved to that one because the others are closer to that, so I would be able to drag them out quicker rather than go through the whole room if I do open the door.
So disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Fantasy Grounds will do that for you automatically since you have the condition of poisoned.
Okay.
Although I don't know how much rolling you're going to be doing unconscious and poison at this point.
Okay, Bjorn, what do you want to do?
Like I said, I'm running over to this door, checking if there's some obvious means of opening it from this side.
Not that you can see.
Booger. and it opened into this room, yeah?
Yeah.
I remember correctly. Is there any grip or handle that I could get a hold of on this side?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Run over to the door on the other side. Same thing.
Looks similar. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing with all the smoke.
Yeah, well, I imagine if it had like an obvious handle, I would be able to make that out.
Yeah.
Well, there is that little box in the middle of the room.
Yeah, well, I'm going to run back to there and pick it up if I can.
Gonna pick it up.
Yep.
It seems really, really heavy.
Really, really heavy, but it moves, or does it look?
You didn't
like
move it. You kind of tried to grab it and pull it, but it seems really, really heavy.
So it's not shifting at all.
Well, not with one hand. You want to try shifting it with two?
Yeah.
Okay, make a strength check.
Come here. No.
You kind of grab it and haul, and then kind of end up falling on your ass as it slips through your fingers.
Okay. Can I push it down?
Okay, you're gonna push on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't seem to move down either.
Okay. Give Thagal a kick, see if that wakes him up.
Okay.
Takes damage. Crap.
So I'll just make a con save at disadvantage.
It should give him disadvantage automatically.
Yeah. As if he's here.
He can still hear us, even if he can't speak. There we go.
Yeah, he just grumbles slightly in his sleep.
Okay.
Oh, I love these. These are great.
I take spritz some water into his face, see if that does the trick.
Okay, so you're gonna pour some water on his face.
Yep.
He's not
Okay.
drowning.
Thagar can make a save without disadvantage. If you just click advantage and then con save.
You were supposed to click advantage first.
Yeah. He doesn't seem very, very wakey. That's mildly better. Oh yeah, okay. So if the guard starts to come around, he's still poisoned the mind.
Yeah. Okay, you're locked in here. Try and wake up the others. Water seems to be working better than kicking. I'm gonna see whether I can shift the door. Roger. Then I'm gonna run over there, get my chisel back out.
User disconnected from your channel.
You're gonna get what out?
My chisel from my
okay.
smith.
I thought that was a euphemism for a second.
User joined your channel.
I'm gonna get my chisel out and sizzle. Can I feel the crack where the door opens, or is it like proper smooth? No.
You can feel it, the seam. Yeah, it's no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna try and at an angle try and get the chisel in there so I can kind of lever it open a little way so I can get a hold of it with my fingertips, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, strength check time.
Was someone waking us up?
If Thagal is doing it, I did ask him to.
Yeah, let's just assume he is, and you can make your saves. Bjorn's very unsuccessful with his chisel.
Okay. Bjorn is getting a bit flustered. I'm gonna have a look at the door to see if I can find some kind of no, nobody said Roger, did they? See if I can find some kind of mechanism to open it.
No, Roger, we didn't hear any of your speech, unfortunately. It's a stone door. Doesn't have a handle.
Okay, so I mean, I gave you a perception and investigation. I didn't know which one you wanted.
Yeah, that's fine.
To see if there was some kind
The
of
color and the background changed?
button knob or anything that would release the door from this side.
Not
I don't
that
know
you can find.
Okay. Any of the others coming around?
You talk about the background of
Got a
Fantasy
save
Grounds?
from Tyrrell.
That changed?
That's it.
Oh, you don't see the save?
See Tyrrell's save.
I didn't see it.
I guess I
That's it.
failed.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah,
13.
Tyrell's still unconscious.
Oh. Yeah,
Crash
you mean
Garavan can make saves.
here. This is yeah, this is he has
there?
the 5e theme in
I'm
there.
not seeing those yet. So
and you can change themes with the background. So he has the 5e theme in there.
okay, there's
I
Garrett,
usually
Garrett's coming around.
play with the not the 5e theme, the brown one that you normally see, because the edges are cleaner and doesn't have this dragon thing here, and
Seeing as
it's a straight clean edge, so it's better to like over here with the screen
door,
and stuff. That's just why I do that.
Pouring some water onto a handkerchief and tying that, or a bandana type of thing, and tying that in front of my face to hopefully block out the gas, so give me some protection from it.
Okay. So you've got, apart from just waiting for Kraz to do a save, but otherwise we're good.
Oh, sorry. Con, yeah?
Yeah. It sounds like the pulsing interior of a spaceship. Kraz has come around.
Nice.
Okay, anybody have any idea how we can get out of here?
I do.
Somebody's got some terrible feedback there.
That would be Caravac.
It does have the pulsing interior of a spaceship.
I'm pretty sure I don't have feedback because I'm listening over headphones, so I can't really pick up anything on my mic.
But it's either you're really close to your mic or something.
Okay.
Because it's making it very grainy.
Yeah, I'm a bit puzzled why it is doing that.
Okay, Garavan, drop me the investigation roll. So you're in a large stone room. Passageway to the north finishes in a stone door. The stone door to the south. There's a tiny, tiny little marble box on the floor in the middle of the room. The room is full of whitish gas, which is slowly dissipating.
And we heard a
And
giggle.
Tyrell is unconscious on the floor.
I'm not mistaken, there was a giggle going on, right? Or is that something you did just because you were laughing at how bad we were doing?
No, you did hear sort of laughter, yeah.
Can other attempts be made to, like when I come around, can I try to rouse Tyrell?
Sure.
Okay, I'll try to shake him, reach down and see if I can wake him up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to come around now.
What's going on with my microphone, but I'm hoping it's solved now.
No. It's still, like, if you talk softly, it's fine. But if you talk normally, I think it makes it grainy. It's like it's getting too much gain.
Okay.
I have my noose tied. I just haven't thrown it over the beam yet.
What beam?
The one I'm going to kill myself with if he doesn't fix his mic.
So, I'm gonna try
Loot 500, that's ballsy.
Could I do investigation on the box to try and see if there's any openings or anything like that?
Sure.
Ugh, disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, so it's a marble box, about 6 inches cube. Appears to be very heavy.
Kraz would like to make a hard target wall search for any secret panels, slides, doors, switches all around the room.
Okay. It's going to take you probably about an hour to cover all of the walls. Is that okay?
I'll do that for as long as I'll start that process, and then if something happens in an hour, then I'll, whatever, we'll deal with it. But I'll start that, yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it any better?
Yes, much better.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, basically back to the settings I had before. I just unplugged and replugged it, so I don't know what was going on there, but it was definitely not picking up anything from speakers because I'm not using speakers. But there seems to have been something messed up with the USB. But
Sounds good
it was
now.
just getting a lot of gain was all the problem was.
yeah, well, basically, like I said, I just unplugged it and replugged it back in, so I didn't
Cool.
change anything about the settings before. Okay, so Ural is still unconscious, yeah?
Nope. Woke him up.
I got it.
Oh, we woke him up. Are you able to figure out anything about opening these doors either side?
I was investigating the box. I can investigate the north door.
I think I'd rather you investigate one of the doors so we have a way of getting out of here. And then we can work on the
See if I can find some sort of way to open it. I guess some sort of hinges or.
There are some hinges on it, but they're well recessed into the wall on this side. There's no handles and there's no apparent lock or anything else on this. Just a stone slab in the wall, neatly placed there.
Oh, because I think the max loot is
so I guess-
100. Hold on, let me check that. Max
until something
bet.
until one of the others turns up something else. Our best guess is that box in the middle. Which stone slab do you mean, Garibon? The box in the middle?
Yeah, the max was set at 100, so now I set it at 1,000. Nobody has 1,000, but I do.
Someone tried to pull it, and then they tried to push it.
Well, I know I tried to push the box. I'm just not sure what. Oh, that door.
He's asking you about the door. I'll go ahead and let you try that since you have the better strength for sure.
Well, if we can see the hinges, it opens into this room. So there isn't any point pushing it. If anything, we need to pull it.
I think you would be able to see the hinges on your side too, where you're at.
How that?
So there was no cracks or lids or anything like that on the box on the ground?
Appears to be perfectly smooth cube.
Hmm.
It's made from marble.
So is it a different stone from the floor?
Yeah.
Maybe smash it.
Oh,
I don't have anything.
smash!
I don't have anything to smash it with.
So it's a different. No, the box cannot be pressed Garibon because I tried it and it didn't work.
Didn't even have any kind of hammer or anything. Oh, you could use your chisel.
Well, I have a hammer to go with the chisel.
You could use the chisel and try and pry it up or something. Try and break it.
So did you reply to my question whether it is a different stone from the floor?
Yeah, it is.
Can we all try to stand on it? Maybe it has to be pressed hard. It's 6 inches square.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna.
That's going to be very tricky standing on it with all of us.
Hope everyone has small feet.
Lots of laughing though.
Is that kind of a disembodied laughter that's coming from
Is it
nowhere in
disembodied?
particular?
Oh, it's coming
Yeah,
out of
it's
me.
pretty disembodied. Sounds like it's echoing around the room.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Bjorn bardic inspiration. Go and play him a song. Sorry.
I did try to pick it up without any success. Of course, that might just mean that I flunked my strength test, but it does seem to be extremely heavy. If I take a lie on the floor and take a very close look, does it look like it goes into the ground, or does it look like it sits on the ground?
Kind of looks like it's sitting on the ground. When you get down low, though, one thing you notice is that there's kind of a residue around the bottom of it. It's kind of like a brownish residue, almost black, browny.
Does it look like some kind of glue that could be holding it?
No, I don't say it was glue. Just like a residue there.
I point this out to the others. There is some kind of residue around this cube. Does anybody have any knowledge in strange things like that would need residue?
What skill is that?
Chemistry?
Chemistry.
Do an H check, I guess. Feels like maybe dried blood, maybe.
Okay. Could be blood. I'm not very sure at all.
Should we try to burn that residue?
I'm not liking this laughter.
Nope.
I don't like it.
They're in a stone room. So square. It's got like stone doors at either end and this tiny little marble thing in the middle.
So is there any perceptible gap between the cube and the floor?
It appears to be sitting on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, but is there if you have like a suitcase sitting on the floor, you'll be able to see some like a small gap. Anything that I could get my wedge into, or does it look like it is like entirely seamlessly on top of the? So if both were 100% flat, then you wouldn't be able to see a seam. But very few things are 100% flat.
The floor isn't 100%
What the hell is he talking about?
The cube, the marble cube appears to be. But there's not much of a gap in terms of like your little wooden wedge.
Okay.
Isn't actually that great.
I'll suspend my search and I'll come over and I'll stand on the cube.
Let's stand on it.
Yeah.
And jump.
Left or right foot?
Oh, which foot do you want me to give up? My right foot. With my left foot on top of my right foot.
You're now a pair.
Okay, so you're balancing on it and your foot.
Yeah.
You could try the hokey pokey.
Ooh.
Roger.
Oh. That disembodied laughter is coming from whatever it is that was smashed under it. Because it just screamed.
What I'd like to do.
So no one's a cleric anyway.
Nope. At least I'm certainly not a cleric.
I'll step off the box, get on my hands and knees, and speak to the box. Do you need help?
It's not very nice.
Is there enough to see if I can get my chisel in there just to see if we can get any movement at all on that thing?
Didn't you ask that already?
No, I asked if I could get my wedge in there, but that's a wooden wedge. Which
I'll try the chisel, that's not a problem.
Okay, so get the chisel right at the join between the floor and the box and give it a whack.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Fucking box? I don't know. Anybody got any ideas?
Doesn't seem to move or anything.
How about I cast light on the box? Does it do anything?
I was thinking of that.
Make it light.
Are you casting a light spell on the box?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go touch it and it'll light is the idea, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It lights up.
Nice.
Yay!
By the way, the smoke is starting to dissipate now. Quite seriously, not a problem.
Yeah, now we just gotta get ready for the next round of smoke.
Okay, well, if it doesn't move, whacked with a with the chisel, which is basically a wedge, then you're not going to pick it up because you're never going to get enough grip on it. But obviously, you can't push it down, and you turn it.
Don't know. You want to try?
Yep.
Which way?
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. So, just describe how he's going to get on his knees.
Yep.
One or two hands.
Two hands.
Two hands are going to turn it counterclockwise.
Well, you can.
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
I see everybody is taking a big step back.
Ah, it moves.
Okay.
All right. The door to the south has just opened.
Turn it the other way. Turn it the other way.
Well, why don't you wedge something under that door first before we do anything else?
Because now we know how to open it, so we don't need to do that.
That is under the assumption that next time we don't all pass out.
Yes, it is.
So why don't you wedge it?
Let me see if I can disable. Is there a way I can disable like the door from closing?
Like how?
Like showing something into like in between.
Yeah, I
where the
raised it to
hinges are
1,000.
on the outside,
Be specific.
like a wedge.
Anyone got a wedge?
I have a wedge. I have some pitons as well that we
Yeah.
can use for that purpose.
I do have
Pitons.
pitons. I
Who
have a
says
climber's kit,
pitons?
so
And I'll pit
It's
on it
Piton.
then.
Yeah, you go ahead and.
I'm just thinking if the gas comes back and the
I just
door
bust
is
balls
open,
on all my players, all the other guys
door
I'm playing
not
with.
closing might
Shit.
block whatever mechanism is sending the gas in from actually sending the gas in. Or if it does send it in, it would be diluted because it wouldn't be a closed room.
Mhm.
So I think there is an advantage to the door not closing on us.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and.
Time passing.
I'll go ahead and knock a Piton into both sides.
Okay.
To try and keep it at closing.
Okay, so
After you do
Good idea,
that,
Tama.
I turn.
Now I have to
thing
look up
clockwise.
Piton. Make sure I'm not wrong, but I rarely am wrong.
By the way,
Okay.
did I come up against resistance, or could I keep turning it counterclockwise? I mean, I stopped when the door opened, but is that kind of
don't
as
know.
far as
Keep
it,
going
as
if
it
you
turn?
want.
Okay, I'll try and turn it further.
What, to the clockwise?
No, the counterclockwise.
The counterclockwise. Okay. It doesn't go any further that way.
Okay, in that case, I then turn it clockwise.
Okay. So the door on the north opened.
Okay. And again, I come up against resistance where I can't keep turning it.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should collect my pittance before we move on.
Well, the question is, do we think that there's anything else this thing does except open and close the doors?
Well, there was something obvious.
Holy shit, why did I think Piton or Piton was
Piton?
Piton?
Messing with the box. It just kept
fuck?
laughing at us.
Yeah, well, I mean, that might just be some kind of glamour.
Yeah, that's true.
Dictionary.com. Piton.
You having fun yet?
Piton. Yeah, it is Piton.
I think we need to just try and move on. How about I just leave the pittance there and we can collect them later if we need to?
Yep.
So you spiked the south door, yeah?
Yeah, the south door's spiked open.
Yeah.
Well, a minute or so after the door to the north slides shut again.
Collect your pittance.
Wait, what?
No,
About
that's
a minute or so after
that sound
you
is a
turned it, the door to the
stone.
north slides shut again. But
There's
the
a
door to
box in the middle of the
south
floor. We
continued.
turning it, and that's the sound of that, and the door sliding. Same thing.
Okay. Well, shall we
Yes.
move on then? Because, I mean, it seems if this cube does anything else, then it is beyond us at the moment to figure it out. Correct?
Yes.
And since we can't find anything else here, we might as well move on.
Pecan. It's pecan, isn't it?
You ain't going north because the door's closed.
Oh, I thought we said that just slid open. Sorry about that.
Well, it slid
it's slid
open,
back
and then
through.
a minute later, it slipped shut.
Ah,
Go ahead and rotate it again clockwise if you
Okay.
can.
Give it another turn clockwise.
Yeah.
But basically, that just takes us to the corridor where we came in before we fought the manticores. So I don't really see any big point going that way.
have we been down there between the two dots?
Yeah, that's where we fought our first big battle with the goblins.
Oh, what about
Okay. I think it's a cool idea that the DM reshades the map after we leave areas, but I have such a bad memory, I can't remember unless the map is left open to where we've been, I can't remember where we've been. So I'm just lost all the time.
What about that
Well,
door?
basically, if you look from where you're standing to the east, those two corridors are the ones where we fought the Manticore. In fact, there should be the dead Manticore at the back of that corridor in the east.
I remember that, but I don't remember.
The west is the stairs where we came
Right,
down.
I remember that, but I don't remember anything below the two pillars there. I don't remember what happened down there.
Well, basically, over going down those two corridors where we fought the Manticore are those rooms that were filled with coins.
As I said, I remember that. I just don't remember below the two pillars.
Well, below the two pillars was a double door that a lot of goblins came out of. But I believe we kind of circumnavigated that by going around the east side and coming down to this corridor where we started tonight. So I think actually that room behind the double doors that is to the south of those two pillars, we haven't been in, I believe.
Okay,
Well,
but
you said
yeah,
that the
you just said that we
goblins
did.
went this way, right? They locked the door behind, and the goblins went this way.
Which way?
The way that we are right now.
Well, obviously not, because that was a.
So DM, has the party been in where my red arrow is? The whole entire thing?
I don't think so. Like I said, I think we circumnavigated that to the east, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, I haven't been in that room.
Okay, so
We still got those other doors to the south, too.
So let's have a look here.
yeah, that's what I was thinking is where we would go in there.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, these double doors, I don't think we've been through. Above here, and so above here is a room full of coins, and then we went over to the east and then down into that corridor where we started today. So let's have a listen, and repeat at that double door.
Kraz will open the door.
Oh, Kraz is getting very forward.
Can I open the door? Okay. Very large room which stinks of goblin, and it's just like rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of goblin beds and stuff. There's one or two. Obviously, there are a load of dead goblin bodies in the hall outside, and one or two inside.
What is this open hallway area up north?
Well, it's a hallway, and there's a door off to the right, which is a room. So to the east, which is a room.
Halfway up that corridor is a very large, rotting body of a manticore.
And that door doesn't open because the room behind it is full of coins that block the door. But we've gone down the next corridor over to the which leads down to it, and we've cleared the coins out of that. Or I think we've left all the copper in it, but we've cleared the silver and the gold, or something along those lines. Has Garagon gone back to sleep in that room, or?
So yeah, you're looking at a very large stone room which is just reeks of goblin and has lots and lots of goblin beds in it, basically.
Okay, I'm just gonna, because I know that after our fight, there were goblins that retreated in here and closed the doors behind them. So I'm just gonna have a quick walk around. If there's any goblin bodies lying around here, I'm gonna give them a poke with my sword just to make sure that they are not playing dead. and check out if there's anything that looks like it might be valuable. But just
the place
just a
does
quick
look like
scan.
it's been kind of rapidly ransacked.
I imagine while we were resting, they probably came out of here and went over to where we fought them last, but just to be on the safe side.
So it's looked like it just has been turned over very rapidly, and there's not a lot. There's no sign of anyone alive in here, and there's just like rubbish and food and that sort of stuff in here. It's just it really does just reek though.
Okay. I'm still gonna make the full circuit all the way to the bottom and come back out. If like I said, I don't find anything, and then I believe that was the door that we went through to get down to that.
It seems we have two ways to go that we have not explored. One would be the bottom left door we haven't gone through yet. The other thing would be all the way back up top left where we came out the stairs. I believe there was another way to go than the way we chose.
And there is another one on the west above the throne room.
Yes.
Didn't realize how completist you guys are.
Well, I mean, we want to explore the map, don't we? Try to find the way down to level 5. What's up?
Okay, so we haven't blocked that one, so let's go back here and...
You do remember that there were stairs down when you came in, yeah?
No, that's what I don't remember, because you've reshaded the map, so it's hard for me to remember stuff like that, but I didn't remember that there were another set of stairs down.
Okay.
I know where it is, I just don't remember what it looks like. But yeah, so when I said look for the way down, I had not remembered that there were another set of stairs up there.
Okay, so does this, you said this door opened away from us? So again,
it goes into the room and it's dark in there.
So again, I step over to the side so I have some cover and then give it a good shove and see whether it opens.
It appears to be locked.
Hurrah!
I'm going to be useful.
I'm going to find her and shut her up.
Alright, this is Picket.
Picket, okay. Yeah, it clicks, no problem.
And let's go open the door.
I'm going to step back first.
Okay.
Okay, now I give it another big shove, see if it opens this time.
Yep, that opens. So it's like a tunnel type thing, looks like a T of some kind, but in here along the walls are like barrels and boxes.
Whiskers of kittens. Some kind of storage room?
Yeah, it looks like it. Barrels of what look like liquid, and they're marked up in strange runes again. And the boxes are again kind of, a couple of them are open. It looks like kind of foodstuffs of some weird description. You'd hesitate to say grains and meats. Smells a bit.
Just have a quick scan. And Unless something catches my eye or my nose, go back out.
Okay. You step back out.
Okay, in that case, let's head back down here. Remove my pitons.
Okay.
And check the door.
Checking the door for what? It's a door.
Check if the door opens.
And open the door.
Piton.
Yeah, it pulls open towards you, no problem.
Okay. So again, step over to the side, pull.
Piton.
There's a passage. There. Dark in there.
What is that sound file?
The correct pronunciation of piton?
Okay.
I'm gonna find you, Laugher. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna shut you down.
Right, turning a corner in the passage, you can see there's a very obvious secret door on the left-hand side in the passageway. There's a strange smell of fish as well, which is getting slowly stronger as you wander up.
Did the lizard man smell like that, perchance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I had to school him on how to pronounce piton, you guys.
You don't worry, it's yours.
Okay. Take both my hand axes in hand, just in case.
There's a door at the end.
Again, step over to the side. Check the door whether it opens or not.
The door appears to be closed, and there's no lock on
Open it. Just open it. Just open the door. Don't fuck around. Just open it.
Oh, you mean it won't open?
Just open it.
So by closed, you mean it is closed or
It is
locked?
closed. There's no lock on it. Do you want to try and open it, or?
Yeah.
Open it.
It appears to not be moving.
Hmm. Pull it.
Have anything to pull
It
aside?
doesn't seem to be moving. It appears to go inward.
Two people try it? I don't know. Is it? I'll come up there. Does it seem stuck, or does it seem like outright immovable?
It seems like it's it kind of tries to go in but can't.
Well, give it a good heave.
Maybe something's behind the door, blocking, holding it shut, or we don't know.
Yeah. Giving it a good heave.
Who's the two strongest guys?
He's going to run at the door. He runs at the door, and the door bursts open.
Nice.
Please.
Oh, here we go.
There are 3 lizard folk in there, and they're armed and looking quite worried. Initiative.
I basically just tumbled into the room after I ran through the door, yeah.
Okay, so top of the round starts with Ice-Rivan.
Do it.
All eyes to the chat window.
Oh,
We're here.
how long does the? Yeah, we can
We
hear
just
you.
heard you. Yeah.
How long does the poison last on us? Did we know that?
You don't know.
Okay, cool.
With what? No problem at all, make your attack.
Did they shout that at us?
I yell out to the party that they said stop them. Automatic miss. Holy crap.
Okay. So, Galvan misses. Chiral.
So, to do vicious mockery, do I need to make an attack roll, or is it just it hits him?
They have to make a whiz save, if not, they take default psychic and disadvantage on the next attack.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and yeah, I'll do vicious mockery at Lizard Folk 1.
Okay, have you got an automation for that, or do you want me to do his save?
I do not have automation for that.
I just need to figure out what your save is.
I
So
think he
8
does
plus
not.
5 plus 2, so it'll be 15, so he fails.
He takes 1d4 psychic and disadvantage on his next attack.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
Very viciously mocked him.
Yes, I called his mother a hamster.
You want to just roll the damage?
Two.
Okay, thank you. Tis Bjorn.
Give Lizard Folk 2 a whack.
With
My first X. Oh, well, that went well.
Fantastic.
Loving it.
Wow!
Unbelievable. Chances of that are 1 in 400.
All is well in the world.
Bjorn takes a very puzzled look at both of his axes.
Okay. I'll step in here and target number 1. And I will do a firebolt. At disadvantage, and I will miss.
Thoggle.
I hope that being the level 1 doesn't mean I'm the only one that hits anyone.
It's the goal continue. Hi there. Hooray!
Am I the only one that... I'll yell out the translation of this as we're fighting. It says... These are... What are these lizard men? They say, blimey, these chaps seem pretty inept. Actually, sick 'em. I like it that they're, that they have the blimey accent. I love it.
What language is that?
They speak Draconic.
Oh, okay.
Yay, someone hit him.
Okay. Hooray!
Cripes, that hurt, old boy.
I say.
Lizard Folk 1 at disadvantage. Trying to strike Bjorn, I think. He's got a big heavy club and he's got a spike shield, so, hooray!
Well, he does have hurt feelings.
Boom with a miss.
Now, see, if they had my fumble table loaded, it would be all crazy.
Another miss.
So lizard men are British. Bullywogs are Frenchmen. That's right. They are. You're right.
I'd say these lizard folk are very inept.
That shield roll should not have had the disadvantage on it. Because it's only on his next attack. Unless it counts as a full round action.
Never mind.
I say, that was very poor, old chap.
Right, there's a poke 2.
Let me guess. It says I got him.
Have some of that,
Mr.
mate.
3. He's going to try and club it. Thagar.
It said, have some of that, mate.
An ongoing joke in my home group that all the bad guys have like Cockney accents.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm doing it. You're typing it super awesome for me to do that because like it actually says apostrophe AV some apostrophe A. You know, have some of that, mate. It's a gift, mate.
All right, bring it. See, now I discovered the language thing. It's just going to get silly. Go on in. Do your worst. Ow!
Nice.
Oh wait, do we do the tower for the attacks?
No.
Nope.
Ow.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word on Bjorn over there,
Thank you very kindly.
which gives you a D4 plus my Charisma mod. So go ahead and get 7.
You have a 20 charisma. Holy. Oh yeah, you rolled. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration still. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was probably long ago.
Okay, are we having fun yet? Charles, done, yeah?
Oh yeah.
He needs
Bjorn.
Bjorn needs his 7 hit points though.
Yep. Please.
Do I have to do everything around here?
Just because you're the DM, no big deal.
Yeah, who takes this job? Okie dokie.
And it was hovering on the 20, and then it fell over on the 2. Yeah, I'm not doing so well, am I?
Hey, at least you're the only one that's not poisoned.
And he's still missing. Which is fine. So far, he's the one taking all the hits, so
Yes,
I'm
usual.
fine with that.
He said, "What was?" I'm sure it's supposed to. I'm sure it's supposed to say what was that, but it says what was. What's he on about, mate?
What you on about?
Well, someone just screamed like it was on its side and then it fell. Oh, never mind.
Oh, a hit. And minimum damage.
I love it.
Son of a bitch. Oh my god. We got to get this poison off us.
I don't need no poison for that.
Oh, Bjorn was healed, but he wasn't poisoned to begin with, so we don't know if that cures the poison.
Nope. And that was one of my 2 spells for the day.
Sorry, what was that?
The guy
just
that I
saying,
hit said that was a fizzle. And now I'm going to kill him.
Ooh, we still got the ghouls.
What am I doing with this lizard folk? What am I doing? What am I doing? Gonna hit Bjorn.
Just a heads up for the group, I have a hard out in 47 minutes at the top of the hour.
Me too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, wait, but he missed.
Yeah, you spotted that. Yeah, Thagar, but you're also at disadvantage for being poisoned.
How did he do damage to me when he didn't hit?
It's not supposed to be damage.
What
You
is
should,
it then?
you should still have 7 hit points against you.
Look, nobody's perfect.
No, nobody is. Well, me, but no, I thought I was wrong once, but I was wrong. That's
See, that's what I meant to do.
that's fine. You guys should be dead long before then at this rate. Oh, you mean when I have to leave at 2:00? Fuck. True, we're missing, but we already killed one dude. Eraser, I can't believe you watched these whole entire game. You're friggin' awesome, dude. As a matter of fact, any interest in being a moderator in the channel, Eraser? I'll make you a moderator of the channel if you want to do it. If you don't want it, then fine.
Garon's up.
Translation: Booyah! Take that. I didn't do it in the accent, so it wasn't as good. Par automatic miss. Holy crap.
Okay. So Garavon, shot and miss. Tyrell?
I'm gonna go ahead and give one of my bardic inspirations to Bjorn. So Bjorn, you have a D6 for either attack ability or save roll. And then I'm done.
Okay, Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Okay. Am I gonna land a single hit today?
No.
You can always add a 6 to it. A D6.
Who's that?
Oh, man.
Who's that Ponce with the flute?
Guess not.
That dice is loaded, you know.
I know what you're doing.
All right. Take this guy out this time. Uh-huh. Crazy mage. I'll punch you in the face
Oh,
then.
Jesus.
This is fucking unbelievable.
How do
Holy
you
crap.
get damage
Not
when you
likely.
fail it? Gotta take that damage back.
Okay, one left.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, but he rolled damage when he didn't hit.
Wow.
Well.
He says, "Oh, he speaks Draconic." Thargal knows how to speak Draconic too. So he's been reading all these things I've been saying out loud.
Well, he's the only other one.
Yeah, it's just the two of us.
As he can't tell us.
Okay, Lizard Folk 1.
Air mate, why betray your kind? That's funny.
This is Galaron. Here comes the sun.
Little darling.
No, please no more. Please no more. Please stop. I'm obviously not saying push to talk when I say that.
Yeah, yeah. That's all, folks.
Dodged it.
Yeah, go ahead and use the vicious mockery. Go ahead and make your wisdom save.
Really missing Garavon's accent, you know. Vicious mockery again.
Indeed. Get the same guy. I'm gonna hurt his feelings.
He's gonna break down and cry in a minute.
Oh yeah. Take 4 damage. Ooh.
And be at disadvantage.
And be at disadvantage for your
Be
next attack.
mockerized. Do the Macarena. Okay, whatever.
Come on, hit
He took that one too far.
I took it too far.
Add a d6.
Okay, can I add a d6 to that? We still missed.
Does a 15 hit him?
15 hit.
Just.
Yay! And I helped.
Yay!
Come on, Kraz.
Kraz lets out her effeminate battle cry of "Fuck you!"
And misses.
and misses.
Misses.
Thargal.
The lizard folk said, "Is that human for charge?" Yeah, dying.
That's a really old reference, twisted around.
Nice. I'm sure that's 25 XP apiece. Something like that. With our disadvantage on every roll. Took us an hour to kill those guys.
Alright, let's try and find out. Yeah, it's party total of 300.
Been a while since we've heard the laughing.
It's only been 24 seconds in game time.
Are there
Maybe
no
one thing at a
noises?
time. Right. Actually, I'm going to give 2R a few extra bits of XP.
Awesome. I'm nowhere near friggin' 4th level. Holy crap.
Right, so Tural, because you did all the lock picking and stuff, you're going to pick up another 100 XP. So you can just add that to your sheet.
Alright.
And Astro, you got my message in the chat about emailing your file to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put my email in there right now.
So you're in a small, fishy-smelling room with like 3 dead lizardmen on the floor. There is a sort of a bag of stuff in the corner.
Awesome. 12 magic swords. Cool. I will look through that if no one else wants to.
Sure. Find the anthrax.
Yeah. I'm already poisoned. What the hell?
So now you can get diseased.
Right. Yeah, whatever.
Right, what do you want to do, guys?
Look through the bag.
Okay, the bag contains cash. There is several thousand coins, and inside is also a necklace. Actually, no, the necklace is around the biggest lizard man's neck, actually. To be honest. Misread that. It's a gold necklace with rubies on it around the biggest lizard man's neck. And then there's a load of coins in the bag.
Let's pack that shit up.
Is that necklace in any way magical? Does anyone have a way of finding out?
I do not have detect magic.
I do not have detect magic.
Okay. So we just, for the time being, assume that it is just a normal necklace.
Nothing else we can do. But we can take it with us.
Yeah.
So I guess there's no other way out of here. That at least it seems. I guess we can.
Let's go back up to the stairs and
I'll just investigate this
make our way down.
north wall real quick to make sure there's no secret passageway there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Go
what was that?
Kraz wants to look at the northern wall, thinking that there might be a way through there.
Yeah, just doing an investigate roll.
Okay.
Don't find anything.
All right. I don't see anything, guys.
Shall I have a look, seeing as I'm not poisoned and therefore not at a disadvantage?
If DM allows two characters to do the same thing, yeah, sure.
Hey?
I wouldn't allow that shit in my game, fuckers. No way.
Alright. What are you doing?
We were looking at the door, at the wall, but there isn't anything there, so now we're heading back there.
Where?
At the top.
All
Back
the
to
way
the
across.
back to the
To
top.
the stairs.
Yeah, to go back to the stairs.
Oh, okay. You're gonna walk, basically.
Yeah.
I was thinking about apparating.
So there's a passageway there, and there's a door, and the door has got a wedge in it on your side.
Oh, good. Now I've got two wedges then.
We put that there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so I take that wedge out, so now I have two wedges, yeah?
Wedgie.
Wedgie man. Open the door.
So the large.
Yes,
room.
that's right. Now I remember. Down we go.
And it goes down.
Working in a coal mine, going down, down.
Yes, please
seems
let
like
me
a-
know if I see any dead canaries, by the way.
That seems like a reasonable place to kind of end our session, but it's
Yeah.
slightly early, so.
Yeah, but it does seem like a reasonable place.
You could load up
No.
the next the fifth level stairwell and show that to us. It might be kind of fun.
A kid.
But you know, it kind of depends on if there is a. I mean, if there is a big encounter waiting down there, then there's no point going on because we won't be able to finish it.
Oh, right. I was just thinking that if there's just a landing down there, but whatever.
Yeah, I can share that. It's no problem.
And is the end of the session generally us resting, or are we going to go without rest?
It's usually just a freeze frame.
Oh, please go without rest. That's great.
I just wasn't sure because I know that you guys rested rather recently comparatively. I guess we've been exploring for a while.
Well, I mean, we've kind of been resting every 5 minutes in game time. Because we'd have one big encounter, and then we'd have to rest again. So game time, there was never a lot of time passed between our rests, really.
Yeah, you spend more time resting than you do adventuring. But hey, that's okay. You're still all poisoned. Well, apart from one. So, what do you want to do, guys? It's probably worth breaking in terms of the adventure, but is there anything specific that you want to do?
Might as well throw my last heal spell at Bjorn.
Okay.
Thank you very kindly.
You get 9 hit points.
Uh,
Alright, as our newcomer had fun.
Oh yeah. It's it's actually really great. I like the online play. It's kind of fun and more fun than the tabletop.
Yeah, it has its advantages. Okay.
Though I do like moving a mini around. That's fun too.
Yeah.
So, once again, just as a reminder, I won't be here in 2 weeks. But Astra, if you send me your character sheet, I'll work on it. It'll take me probably a day, and then I'll email it back to you, and you'll have it, all your spells in there and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
That's cool. Is everyone else okay to make 2 weeks then, or are we going to need to shift it?
Should be fine.
I don't see a problem with it being in 2
So
weeks.
I'll set that up in a moment.
Except for the two Medusa walking their pet Gorgons through the area.
Okay, so that should now be
Fucking
shown
A.
as the next event in the calendar.
Oh, I gotta go back and read your stuff. 12 magic swords of mudanity. Mudanity. Have you ever seen a rot grub before? Well, unfortunately, you still haven't. It's already burrowed into your head.
I'm
Ah,
just going to
fuck.
have a look.
That's funny. All right, cool. So,
Yeah, if you could add 9 hit points to Bjorn, you get a chance. So in case forget for 2 weeks from now. But I guess if we're going to be doing a long rest, he'll probably be at full health.
So who said you were taking a long rest?
Oh, I thought that's what we were doing.
You need a place to do that. What does the party want to do then? Yeah,
Yes.
I'm assuming just tramping down.
yeah.
I mean, we didn't use a lot of spells or anything, so do we need a long rest or? Okay, I know.
Well, we would need a spot for it. So.
I mean,
Well,
I
we
know
we could certainly probably take a long rest or short rest at the top of the stairs we just came down, but I didn't think we needed to do that.
I can still use Vicious Mockery and all that. And I got 4 more, 5 more Bardic inspirations.
I just wish we could get rid of the poison effect, but I don't know that resting does that. I don't, because we don't know.
Yeah.
But we should maybe, and see, unfortunately, the only person you healed was a person who wasn't poisoned, so we don't know if healing removes that effect either.
That's true.
Vote!
I have voted.
Well, I can't vote until we decide if we think maybe resting will get rid of poison. Do we think that might work?
I would imagine that it is a certain time span, so if we take a long rest, you would think it would, but
In that case,
it might be worth taking the rest to try and see if it takes care of the poison effect, because
Right. It looks like a majority thinks that's a good idea.
Okay, so where do you want to hole up?
Back to the top of the stairs.
Let's go back up where we rested before at the top of the stairs in that hexagonal or octagonal room.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll do what we did before, which was rest in a configuration where, in case somebody comes up or down the stairs, we're, got an eye on that. We got watch order and all that.
Yeah, well, seeing as we have rested there before, I assume it's okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'll go with that. So I'll just throw a long rest through the system. Hold on.
Yay. That was a good idea, everybody.
How did you find the puzzly, trappy thing, anyway?
Good.
So, why did she scream when someone stood on top of it? That's what I want to
That
know.
would be telling, wouldn't it?
I won't be telling. I'm gonna find you, bitch.
Oh, she's probably under that marble stone.
The voice does seem to follow you around at the moment.
Yeah, well, when we get down to level 9, we'll see. I don't
Okay,
know.
well-
I have no idea how big it is.
So, is there anything we need to do before we finish?
Nope. I
All
reckon
good?
we're good.
Okay. I desperately need a wee. So I'm going to call a night then. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. It's up on the diary if you want to sign in. That'd be great. Great to see everybody
signed
again.
up.
I'll see you guys in a month.
Yep.
No worries, seeing
Enjoy
everyone
whatever you're
else in
doing
2 weeks.
next time.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks
for the
guys.
fun,
Good game today.
Yep.